शंकर करे तेरे बेटा हो, तुझे भी पता चले कि इश्क में जो मर जाते हैं वो भी किसी के बेटे होते हैं।
Hello, friends. Welcome back to our podcast. What's this behavior? Please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. So, today we are back with the content the internet is most divisive about right now. So, I think we have started seeing this trend since Kabir Singh came, like this toxic love and kind of some kind of melodrama, and where the guy or the girl is abusive or even both are abusive to each other. So we started seeing this trend, but and we thought maybe it will end sometime soon, but looks like it's not ending. So today we are going to share our take on the new movie Tere Ishq Mein. Please stay with us and listen what our honest take is on this movie.
So we watched this movie, Tere Ishq Mein, that everyone has been talking about. Everyone has a very different kind of view about it, so we were curious and wanted to check it out ourselves. So after watching it, first thing that came to my mind is that why does everyone give gali to Sandeep Reddy Vanga? Because that guy is saint in front of Aanand L, how he portrayed the female character. I mean, what's wrong with with Kriti Shannon's character? I will give you a little bit of like description about the movie. So the first thing that shows here that Dhanush is a Indian Air Force pilot who wants to go to the war, but because of his aggressive behavior, he was suspended. Then they show that Kriti Shannon is a psychologist for Indian Air Force, and then he needs sign from Kriti to pass his test so that he can join the fight again. Then they show like 7 years back when Kriti was doing her PhD in her university. Dhanush was like a roadside gunda kind of character, a very chapri character who is always busy in doing fighting and busy with his anger issues. Stop it!
अब इतनी सुंदर लड़की का हाथ अगर उठा है तो किसी गाल पे तो पड़ना ही चाहिए।
Then Kriti thought, maybe I can fix him with my love. Actually, not real love. Her fake love.
मैं ना तुम्हें एक अच्छा नॉन वायलेंट इंसान बना सकती हूँ।
क्यों जवान लड़के की जिंदगी बर्बाद कर रही हो मैडम? मैं प्यार में पड़ गया तो दिल्ली फूंक दूंगा।
Then when the guy actually falls in love with her, she just like leaves him, destroying his life, and he keeps coming back and back again, trying like she tries to get away from her. A total ridiculous story. So in the end, what happens? Kriti Shannon is pregnant. She says that you have to take care of my baby because you said that I will have a son just like you, so you take care of him. While the father of the baby is still alive. So in the end, Dhanush goes off to war and dies and reincarnates as Kriti Shannon's son. So what is this plot? First question I have to ask Poshale, as she is a PhD student right now. So is this how you do research? What's your take?
First of all, sorry from our community. Kriti Sanan does not represent us. So, I have so many things to say about this movie. I mean, this movie, if you ask me something good about this movie, the acting, as everyone is saying, there is not much flaws in the acting. The acting was spot on. Whatever was needed was there. Acting
And
was.
I think both actors have proven themselves over the years, and they have done a good job on this. Like
Yeah.
Kriti has done some very good movies in last few years, and we know how good an actor Dhanush is in both Hindi movies and South movies.
And the thing is, this movie is a gold standard or a good example of showing us that a good acting also cannot save a movie
Yeah.
when the story is so shitty. So this is my problem with this whole movie. They hyped it so much with very intense acting in the trailer, and our expectation was up. But then again, it's the story is so unreasonably bad, and I feel bad for Anand L Roy because I know this director from his very first movies, which was very wholesome, family
Yeah.
entertainer like
I
Tanu.
love Tanu vs Manu franchise. The Tanu vs Manu 1, 2, they both are so good. They
Yeah.
were funny. They were like, we could relate to them. We know it's movie. We don't have to always relate to them. It could be illogical at times, but it should not be that bizarre, right?
Yes. So now I'm just going to say something which can create a lot of problems. That is, for me, Zero was a masterpiece in front of this movie because at least in Zero, I could understand it has a plot. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
going to Mars is completely unbelievable, but at least the first half was funny, was genuine or something. But in this movie, from the beginning to the end, the character Kriti Sanon, she is so unreasonably weird. Like there is no one single reasoning behind her behavior. And on top of that, she is psychologist. I don't know what will be the situation of her patient where the doctor is in such a situation. And also, why on earth the character of Kriti's husband is so chomu? Can you tell me? Like, why? I mean, is there really any real character on earth who will do everything he did in this movie?
And Kriti was hugging her ex or guinea pig, whatever Dhanush is, and he is just standing right there, and the guy is putting fires on everything at her place. And he's just standing and looking and observing.
Yeah,
Is
there
he
is
an
there's
observer
another
in the
another another
situation?
subplot here, which is like in the beginning they shows that he is a professor from the college, but I I don't know, but in the end they show that he was an officer from Navy. I mean, what do you want to do in your
Maybe,
character, man?
maybe he
You're
wanted to
lame.
compete with Dhanush. That's why he went to armed
But
force.
they didn't even know that Dhanush was in Air Force. Preeti just
Maybe
found out.
he knew. She did not.
Lamia, your imagination
You are
has
trying to
more
find
sense.
logic in their behavior.
Your imagination has more sense than the story itself. But the
True.
thing is,
even
they did not show
even the
any
writer didn't
backstory.
put, yeah, and even the writer didn't put this much thought as much you did.
And also, when you are showing this kind of unreasonable story, you always need to have very strong backup to support this kind of behavior. Okay, I'm not saying that Kriti Senon's type of character does not exist. Maybe it exists. But
Mhm.
if you see the jump in her
Yeah.
behavior, like from going to the wedding, then suddenly going back to Dhanush, and then suddenly telling him to take the responsibility of her child when
Like,
his father
yeah,
is
you
alive.
cursed
It's
my
bizarre.
baby, so you have to take care of him. I mean,
Yeah,
what
and
does
also
that even mean?
her being pregnant forcefully while the husband saw that she was an alcoholic, she was a chain smoker. She will no way become a good mother. Then, like, she became pregnant and kept smoking and kept drinking, which led to her liver cirrhosis. I mean, you know that you are dying, and that's why you are giving this baby to your ex-boyfriend. Who, I mean,
Not even to your
where is the
husband.
logic? Yeah, what? Not even your husband.
I mean, see, my main problem about this kind of movie is that I know that cinema is not there to set an example. We enjoy
Mm-hmm.
many toxic movie like Dar, and then even Kabir Singh. I do not like that movie, but there was a flow. I mean,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
the girl loves the boy also loves the girl so much. They were so much in love. But if you look at this movie, the main thing is that the 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 lacking of a logic was actually taking out the emotions from the
Yeah.
character.
Like,
Because
I
when
mean,
you cannot back up
I was
anything with
seeing,
logic, then it seems like these people are just some hopeless, foolish people. I mean,
yeah,
yeah.
some people are saying you should leave out your brain and think from emotions when you are watching this movie. But I mean, the emotion is kind of getting suppressed because of this illogical and inconsistent behavior of the characters, especially Kriti. Like, first, she treats him as a guinea pig. Then she kinds of like develops a soft corner for him, maybe. And then he goes back, like she goes back to her fiance, and then she comes back and hugs him again. And then she, after 7 years, she comes and asks him, okay, take care of my baby. Like, it's very
Yeah,
inconsistent. Like, was she ever in love with him?
yeah. And whenever Dhanush creates a scene, like throwing petrol bomb or setting fire everywhere, she just goes and hugs him and says, I can fix him. I know, I can control him. I know he will not do any harm. I mean, what is this, man?
मैं ऐसे लड़कों की साइकोलॉजी जानती हूँ। जब वो लड़की को शादी के जोड़े में देख लेते हैं ना, तो वो चले जाते हैं।
मैंने कहा था मैं प्यार में पड़ गया तो पूरी दिल्ली फूंक दूंगा।
In that moment, to be honest, it was like a Dhanush was her pet. Like if my
Yes.
pet was doing
Yeah, yeah.
something and I will just
Yeah,
go and pat
I can tame it or
and
something.
tame it.
Yeah.
So this is not
Actually,
love emotion. It is almost like I know that this guy is mad about me, so I can just do anything.
Yeah,
So
and
yeah,
at
and
the end,
also
she
when
also says that, see how beautiful I am, so
yeah,
you should take care of
exactly.
my baby.
I mean, I was so surprised. Like, where did this come from? A woman is in labor. I mean, they're in the middle of a war. He has to go to the war right now, and she is saying, seducing him, I'm so beautiful. Take care of my baby.
I think Dhanush took the right decision by dying in the film
Yes.
because he was thinking if I come back alive, then this mad woman's son will be my responsibility. So yeah, I think for Dhanush it was a wise decision to
Yeah,
die.
I
But
think in this, like from this perspective, this movie is a bit unique. Like in other movies, you see the guy is just toxic and abusive. Here, the guy made more sense than the girl. He
yeah,
was like,
actually, in the
okay,
end,
now I know
yeah,
what to do.
But I
I
think some people can say that this is a good balance between the toxic masculinity and toxic feminism.
and I
she
think
wasn't
this
even a
movie will
feminist.
do so well because like whenever you portray a girl is the abusive one or she's the problematic one, people love it. They want to see
Yeah.
a negative female character. So I think this movie is gonna earn a lot of money.
Both,
Y-
even negative male character also people love these days. I mean, anything negative. If you just
Anything
show
negative, yeah.
them a lovey-dovey story, I think it will not sell at this point. So I
Yeah.
think
Yeah,
it's
either
good
the
time.
girl has to be so innocent, so vague about the world, or she has to be too toxic. There is no like a balance
Yeah.
in any character in female characters.
But I think it's almost like life. Like nobody gives a damn to the people who are normal and in the middle ground. either either you are super toxic or super naive. That's the way to attract people's attention to the movie. I understand. I do not have any problem in portraying toxic things because
Yeah,
in
I mean,
recent
great
times
characters are
that's
good
the
for the
trend.
movies, but
But my
there
only
should be
problem
a
is
character development, right? I
my
mean,
problem is there
yeah,
is no such thing called reasonings. I
yeah.
mean, there is no backstory. There is no justification of their behavior. And my main problem with a movie is when it just jumps from here to there. I
Hmm.
cannot
Yeah.
connect with the jump. So this kind of jumping story, it does not work with me at least. So yeah.
Yeah, and also I would like to add another dialogue of Kriti Shannon because every one of her dialogues is so unique. She says that all the girls dream about Prince Charming. No one wants to dream about a laborer, but they still miss the sweat and tears of the labor because it has the salt. I mean, what happened after dining with Kapoor? They are obsessed with sweats. They make the food more yummy.
And doesn't she go to grocery store and buy salt? Why does she need salt from a labor for
Tear
chopping?
and sweat.
I think I understand that behavior because she was a PhD student and she's probably also poor like us. So she doesn't have the money
No,
to
no,
buy
no, no,
salt.
no, no. Actually, she comes from a very good background. Her father was an IAS officer.
Yeah,
He
but
was a
she
joint
wants to be
secretary.
strong and independent, you know.
Oh,
There's a
okay.
problem in this thought.
Okay, she needs to take care of herself because, like, she has to take care of her alcoholic behavior. Who is gonna pay for that?
So I think this kind of movie actually justifies those lines, those generalized lines which I hate, that girls always get attracted to the bad boys. So
Mm-hmm.
this kind of regressive lines which I do not endorse. So this kind of movies actually endorse those kind of theme. Okay, you have everything perfect. Your husband is doing everything perfect for you. He was actually too kind to be true.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then you are not satisfied. You are just going here and there to look for that Dhanush character.
Yeah, my understanding was that we have passed that melodramatic, misogynistic movie phase or movie era, but I think this is coming back. And
All time, why they try to portray problem like fighting, drunk,
Mhm.
cigarettes.
Everything has to be like very violent.
अपने इश्क में इतना जल कि मुक्ति खुद तेरे पैरों में गिर के भीख मांगे कि स्वीकार करो मुझे
And for all the girls, there is one recipe. If you are rebel, either you need to drink or
Mhm.
ganja, charas, ganja, daru. That's the recipe to show you as a rebel, to show you as someone who just wants to change everything, live on her
Yeah.
terms. Why? You can live on your own terms by not doing those things as well.
Yeah,
But
and when Preeti was rebelling, she was drinking with the roadside bearers. I mean, come on, where you come from? It's nowhere
Yeah,
logical.
and
You can go to a bar and drink
her
by
dad
yourself.
is a IAS officer. She's a PhD holder, and now
Yeah,
she's drinking with roadside Mawali people. There
yeah.
is
I
so
mean,
much
if you
inconsistency in this
you think
character.
it's practical that a girl, a good-looking girl like Kriti Sanon, is just going drinking in the roadside? I mean, what about safety security?
after watching the movie, I was a bit scared after seeing the last scene that when he reincarnated as his son, are we gonna watch the Tere Ishq Mein part 2?
You
They
never
might make one because this is
know.
doing so well. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's earning a lot of money, so they may make a sequel.
I think they were not confident about the product. This is why they did not announce too. But they saw the publics are so chomo again, like Kriti Sanon's husband, that now.
They were going to watch this whole thing like peacefully as well.
Yeah,
Like
so now maybe there will be Tere Ishq Mein part 2 when Dhanush's son will again become Dhanush. Yeah.
So now that overall we can say that this movie is a not good watch, not worth of your time or money.
And also, it's your money. Your money is your money, none of our money. So if you want to spend it, spend it.
Um, and we will come back with our more take and more reviews for our next projects. So keep subscribing to our channel. And if you like this video, then like, comment, and share with your friends. Bye bye.